Ladies and gentlemen, before episode 2 gets kicked off, I know you might be able to hear a ceiling fan. Don't listen to that. Before this video begins, first start, thanks for support on episode 1. I did record episode 2 before I uploaded episode 1. And someone asked if I could show the roster. So I'm going to show you the roster. I wanted to say that Robert Gibson is not on the actual roster. I've just put him in because I'm using them on the main shows. So I'm going to quickly go through. If you want to pause, be like, whoa, that person, you can do that. There might be some things you're confused about. That's because you're probably going to see them in this episode. And if I'm going fast, you can just slow down the video. There you go. There's Tully Blanchard's view. Of course, yeah, if you didn't see everyone, you want to look more closely. For a start, all the names are there. And you can also slow it down. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Welcome everyone to episode 2 of Birth of TNA. We are here for TNA, the Defiance, held by over 400 people in the GA Savannah Center Promenade. We start off the show with a 7 of 58. We recap the ending of Living for Today. Don't know what happened? Make sure to check it out. Episode 1. Go and watch that and all of my TW videos. Thank you very much. Of course, since Steve Corino isn't actually involved, each time it's going to be on screen. It's going to introduce him as a new gimmick. And boobity boo. So our opening contest, 7 of 46, and about that had good wrestling and a decent match from the crowd. Samoa Joe defeated Christopher Daniels in 14-17. By pinfall with a dragon sleeper. Whoa, it's basically introducing Christopher Daniels and Samoa Joe in a good match. Already, the opening contest was better than the first one. It's getting good. Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, it's a big whoa. Daniels with a 47, Joe with a 40. Joe was penalised for being inexperienced. Daniels wasn't, because he's cool. There we go, it's 7 of 24. You can see, look at the back. It looks better up close. Yeah, it looks better up close. Just as far back, it's close together. I've given the business class their own look. And Bobby Roode, he talked about the attack to Claudio Castagnoli. It's setting his sights on the future. He's making sure to stick his name out as one of the greatest. And of course, you can't just join everyone else and just, wrestles a match, gets the win. No, he had to make a statement. Just like how Nova and Frankie Kazarian wanted to make a statement. The best way to make a statement is to go out and attack a champion. Claudio Castagnoli, the fast singles champ, to defend or win a title that night. They set his sights on him. That was nothing personal. To be honest, Roode doesn't actually care much about the X Division title. He'd rather go for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. He doesn't apologise, he doesn't do anything. He just basically he's saying Castagnoli was the casualty. That was all he was. Of course, Castagnoli is going to see it as something different. He doesn't care. Well, he won't care what any of them say. He will be wanting revenge at some point. Speaking of which, hype promo as the NWA Tag Team Champions, those two, I'm not saying that name, I'm not going to attempt it, will be facing Blackout, Homicide and Corey Chavez, the TNA Tag Team Champions, in a tag team versus tag team match. Champions versus champions. The winners of course, since we're on TNA, we'll get the TNA tag titles. So, but NWA tag champions could be double champions at the end of the night. Because it's their first time on the show. Like, yeah, of course they're Japanese, so they don't have good language. Here we are, those two versus Blackout, sailing of 36 in a decent match. Blackout defeated both of them in 13:48 when Homicide submitted to Sabo. There you go. Or in the STF. They make defense number 1 on their tag team titles. It's a bit of claim that they're not just going to lose the titles to big boys. I do want to say that I think Ricky Steamboat said that Homicide was a star in the making. So I've put that down in my notes. This is what I wanted to say. Give a little backstage insight. To Sabo and the other dude, 31, 35. Corey with a 28. Homicide with a 32. Those two actually had excellent chemistry. Makes sense, and they're tag champs. Okay, there you go. Oya, I'll say the last name, Oya, inconsistent and declined physical ability. Homicide's inexperienced Corey Chavez was inconsistent. There you go to a set lane of 56, and about to have fantastic heat and great wrestling. I'm happy with that. Prince Caprice Coleman defeated Jerry Lynn in 12:50 by pinfall with a thermal shock after Jerry Lawler interfered. Of course, Prince, with Jerry the King Lawler, known as a big boy heel, is not going to be on the side of good. He's going to have underhanded tactics, evil schemes. You don't like it? Well, you don't have to support him. You just have to accept that he is the Prince. I don't know what I was rambling. Rambling for time. Yep. Complete Coleman with a 30. Jerry Lynn with a 66. Big stuff there. Coleman inexperienced, poor psychology, and was inconsistent. So I'm hoping Jack Jerry helps him along there, helps him improve a bit. Hopefully. There we go, into 7 of 51. Jeff Jarrett, he officially entered the main event of the evening. Now, since he is the booker, since he is the owner, he was very excited, he was able to make this match. You see it on the screen right now. Steve Corino will be facing himself, Jeff the Jarrett, in the main event for the NWA World Heavyweight title. Jeff Jarrett already abusing his power on the second show. Already abusing his power. Already taking it too far. Already making himself the #1 contender for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. You think it's stupid, but you can't control Jarrett. He's the boss. He can do what he wants. Oh, another open challenge to Robert Gibson. Last time against BG James. I was supposed to block out all of that stuff, but I forgot to, so you knew who it was instantly. This time, 7 of 49, it should hopefully be covered. And if I had fantastic heat and good wrestling, Robert Gibson defeats Bit Finley in 11:50 by pinfall with a rocker dropper. Yep, we have the Fit Finley on our roster, actual member, not a one-timer. Or a multiple timer if you count Robert Gibson and Steve Corino. Robert Gibson with a 37, Fit Finley with a 53. Because that's doing it again. Going to here, Fit Finley was inconsistent. Robert Gibson doesn't have good stamina and declining physical ability. Then we go into the X Division title match, second of 27, Joey Matthews versus Claudio Castagnoli. They don't click. And it was shown. Okay, epic. And about to have decent matches from the crowd, but terrible wrestling. Claudio Castagnoli defeated Joey Matthews in 11:11 by pinfall. Makes defense #1 of his X Division title. Joey Matthews' inexperience, poor psychology, and also the workers' chemistry. That could have been better if, they worked well together. But Claudio and Joey don't work. And I know I announce Claudio as Claudio Castagnoli each time. It's just fun to Castagnoli. Doesn't sound fun. Castagnoli. It sounds fun that way. There you go. Then we have 28. Post-match, he grabs the mic at Castagnoli. He wants revenge for the attack. He doesn't care if it was personal or if it was just quote-unquote business. He wants revenge on Robert Roode for thinking he can go and just try to attack the X Division champion. So he wants next show, the third show, him versus Roode. He doesn't care if the title's on the line or not. He just wants to get revenge. Robert Roode, Mr. Robert Roode. He comes out and he's like, no, you don't understand. It wasn't personal. It was just business. It could have been any of the other two. You were just unlucky, Caster. You know, you can't just go on and just say you'll face me just because you're a champion. You have to prove that you deserve to face Mr. Robert Roode. So next show, next month, you won't have to defend the X Division title, because next show you'll be facing Frankie Kazarian, Nova. And you know what? Let me get myself in. You will be facing me and greatness. You'll be facing all three of us in a handicap match. If you can find people, I will be happy enough, let you bring some allies. But if you don't, it's just gonna you won't be able to find anyone. You're just gonna be in a slop. I mean, I'll give you time. I'll give you the month. I hope to see you next show. Basically, it announces a 3v1 up to a 3v3. Castagnoli and a mystery partner. There might be no mystery partners. It might just be him. But either way, he'll be facing all three members of the business class. I was rambling once again. Whoa. Serena 42, Tommy Dreamer versus that person. That person is currently the NWA World Junior Weight Champion. Will he keep it? Let's find out. Well, you probably see it already because I'm not covering this one. In a decent match, Tommy Dreamer defeated that person. I'm not going to try it that time. In 14:21 by pinfall with a pile driver. Tommy Dreamer wins the NWA World Junior Weight title. Tommy Dreamer with a 45. The other dude has a 35. They don't click. But you probably won't be on a shiny one anyway, so it's fine. And the only reason why I got low is because of the work of chemistry. So that could have been good if they worked well together. Well, it's not in this video. It's in a dark room. It's like a chain hanging wall. It's like a dungeon. And you just see a silhouette of a big man. And then the words, Abyss, coming soon, will appear like in front of it. It is like Abyss. Yeah. If you don't know who Abyss is, well, he's a dude. And he's a big dude. And he's go, I don't know. They don't know what you want from me. Nothing. Main event of the evening. Segment of 67. Steve Corino versus Jeff Jarrett. Of course, fans won't be happy that Jeff Jarrett shoved himself into this title match just because he's the champ. Not that champ, he is the owner. He's the boss, booker. He basically can book whatever he wants. He can book himself. He doesn't even have to do this match. He can just give himself the title. But of course, since he's in the grand schemes of the NWA, he doesn't want to be in hot water in case, he gets reprimanded for it. So instead, he's going to put himself in a title match against Steve Corino. And in an exceptional match, Steve Corino defeated Jeff Jarrett in 15:29 by pinfall with an old school expulsion. During the match, we also had AJ Styles run in and attack Jarrett. Yep. Steve Corino makes defense number 1 of the NWA World Heavyweight title. Corino with a 60, Jarrett with a 65. And no penalizations. I know that's not the actual word. if anyone's wondering why is he saying penalization, I don't know if that is an actual word. I'm assuming it's not. I don't care. Shown. Then when in a 50 post-match, Styles, after, he faced Jarrett on the first show and Jarrett cheated to win. This time, Styles has gotten revenge. And a big type of revenge by costing Jarrett the NWA Championship. And not only that, he wants Jarrett to put the money where his mouth is. Of course, on the first, Jarrett said he didn't need to do this. He just wanted to be in a match. Blah, 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 blah. He didn't actually say that. I'm saying, I don't know. Okay? Jarrett was acting like he was too good for Styles. Like, he didn't need to face Styles. Like, he didn't want to face Styles. But, he had to show how he was good. And he cheated to win. So Styles, he wants Jarrett to put his money where his mouth is. And on the next show, face him one-on-one. No underhanded tactics. No shoving referees into each other. No count-outs. No nothing. If Jarrett is as good as he says he is, he will be able to defeat Styles clean. Like, Jarrett doesn't answer. At the end of the show, just starts saying this. They taunt to the crowd, and then the show ends. 61. Showcase the popularity in one region. We're doing good so far. Because of course I'm doing like a tour type thing, like kind of like a weekly event thing. So I'm still like bringing a little bit of money in, and then I'm working with people, seeing what clicks and what doesn't. And this, of course, these main shows are doing much better. As with those, I'm not actually booking them. I'm just doing the auto booker and then boomity boom. So I'll end it here. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to slap that like button if you want to see more. Make sure to comment what you thought of the show. I didn't ask that last time. I always usually do, and now I will again. What did you personally think of NWA TNA Defiance? Whoa. Any potential storylines you want to see me do, make sure and ask. If you want to see the roster, at the end of 2002, I will do an overview of everything. So then, if you don't know, I'll show everything over there. Then you can see WWE, New Japan. I'm just gonna go for a nice little overview there. Probably not a big one, but you get the point. You get the point. Any challenges that you have for me, you should comment down below. Because I like, challenging myself to make sure it's best as it is while working with, like, someone has to win at this point, or not adding penalty. We could add punishments, like I have to fire someone, or I have to give like a lower rated person a title too soon, and have to work around that. Like I have to give Joey Matthews the NWA title. It's like, whoa, why? Share this video and all of my TEW videos with people who also enjoy this type of content. Subscribe with notification bells so you never miss a video or stream. Check out my second channel, ArchoToo. Subscribe, notification bell over there also. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.